Layer 6 is the presentation layer, and this layer is concerned with the actual format that data is presented in. In other words, we're looking at data representation or syntax. The presentation layer ensures that data that is sent by one application can be successfully read by another application. So we need to ensure that the receiving system can understand the data that it's receiving. In other words, that the data is readable. It is important to understand that different systems have different ways of formatting their data. Linux, Mac, and Windows may format their data entirely differently. So to ensure that the receiving system can receive and understand the data that it's receiving, the data needs to be changed to machine-independent format. There are some well-known examples here, including JPEG, MPEG, ASCII, MP3, and so forth and so on. If you've ever tried to open a JPEG file in Notepad or the incorrect application, you'll see what happens when the format is not understood. If you open up a JPEG picture file in Notepad, you'll get a screen full of unrecognized characters, which aren't of any use. So this layer formats the data to be presented to the application layer. It structures the data, it negotiates data transfer syntax, for example, using ASCII or Unicode for the transmission of data between two systems. It can also provide encryption. So when you're sending, for example, a music file from a Linux machine to a Windows machine, this layer ensures that the data is transmitted in the format that both sides understand. So as an example, when using an MP3, you could connect to a website running an Apache server on Linux. From your Windows machine or from a mobile device such as an iPhone, you can listen to music, view pictures, watch videos and so forth because the data is presented in a format that both sides understand.